Hey everyone, and we just want to say, well, first off, for those of you who are, I guess, joining us in person today, welcome back to in-person worship. But if you're not able to join us, we're just glad that you are joining us online through this Sunday school lesson. We are coming back to Sunday school in person. But if you're not able to join us, know that we, every Sunday, will be having an online Sunday school lesson. So you don't have to feel left out. So this morning, we want you to know that we are going to be starting a series called it's about Jesus, and it's looking at who Jesus is. And so today, we're going to be talking about Jesus as a friend of sinners. And so I'm just going to dive right in because we have a short amount of time this morning as we look at that in our video series. So for those that are going to be in person, we're going to look at a video series and then have some discussion questions. But for at home, what I want you to think about is this: Jesus as a friend of sinners. We hear that a lot. We hear Jesus as a friend of sinners, and we're told to love everyone, right? Love our enemies, love sinners, and that sounds kind of easy. But when we really think about it, Jesus turned the world upside down. In our lesson today, our scripture passages, we look at Jesus talking to Zacchaeus, talking to the woman at the well, and y'all, Jesus, he did it right. He went to people who were honestly really messed up. And he went to people who we today would probably not consider hanging out with at all. So when we think about this, I've been reflecting on what Jesus did in those times. When he reached out to Zacchaeus, the tax collector who people thought that he was taking all of their money, when he reached out to the woman at the well, the Samaritan who everyone knew, who had had 5 husbands, and the one she was with right now was not even her husband, right? They were shunned. People considered them sinners. They didn't want to be with them. But what did Jesus do? He went and he sat. He sat with them and he got to know them. He did life with them. So as I'm thinking about that and reflecting about that, I think about our own lives and where we are right now. What do we do each and every day? I know if you're like me, you get in your own little bubble. You get in this bubble where you get used to the people around you and you get comfortable and you're like, man, I'm great. I do this Christian life thing. I check off all the boxes. I go to church. I read my Bible. I pray. I don't commit the 10 Commandments, or I do the 10 Commandments. I don't sin that much. I'm great. But in reality, are we going out and are we loving the people that we're supposed to be loving? And then I had another kind of like light bulb moment. And this is something that I know, but as I thought about this, it just was kind of like a light bulb. Guess what? I'm a sinner too. And you watching this video, you're a sinner too. And Jesus wants to sit with you just the same way that he wants to sit with the Samaritan woman, with Zacchaeus, and with everyone else that he sat with. And so the people that I've condemned, the people that I have shunned, people that I have not wanted to go and just talk with and get to know, I'm kind of ashamed of it. Because we see that Jesus has gone out and loved them because of who they are and got to know them. And so if you're listening, if you're watching this, know that I'm not saying go out and be in those crowds at school or whatever that you know you shouldn't be with. This is different. It's not saying go and do what they're doing. It's saying go and be with them. Talk to them. Get to know them for who they are. So I want you to reflect on a few things this morning. I want you to reflect on who is in your bubble and how comfortable are you in your bubble. Being in mission is not about going on a mission trip just once or twice a year. Being in mission is about going out and loving people each and every day of our lives. So think about these couple of things. One, are you in your bubble each and every day? Or do you go out of your bubble to share God's love and get to know somebody different each and every day? And how often are you willing to do that? How often are you willing to show and be like Jesus each and every day? Are you willing to share Christ's love and to be that friend of sinners. Because friends, you're a sinner and I'm a sinner. And Christ has shown you that love that he's shown to each and every person in the Bible. Have a wonderful day, and hope this is a reflection for you as it is for me. Thanks so much.